Welcome, Mike Martinez. Thank you for stopping by to this quick webinar. Hopefully this will be information that can add to your life and maybe make your situation a little bit better. The topic is the home business the insurance companies don't want you to know about. And before I get started, just to be respectful of your time, I'm going to point out that our company is expanding and we're looking to fill some major positions. We're looking to help some people get started in their own home business, but we're looking for specific geographic locations, right? Our company has a great training system, and we do that on a weekly basis with training from the company. So we are looking to develop specific areas, and I'm going to give you the list now of the states in which we are working. If you see that you are part of those states and you still want to gather or get the information, then I encourage you to stick with me for the next few minutes. If not, then maybe we can do business in the future in some other capacity, but at this moment, then I don't have much to offer you other than, a friendship, right? But if you're still here, then I'm going to assume you are part of, or you live in one of the states that we are looking to do business with, expanding. And here's what I'm going to tell you. I started in the home business industry several years ago, actually almost 2 decades ago. And I had some success initially, and then kept chasing the shiny new object, kept jumping into these business opportunities that were presented to me as no-brainers, right? How could you not want to be part of this? And then when I became part of it, I realized very quickly that they were over-exaggerated and they didn't offer what I wanted, and a lot of them just went belly up before I even got started, right? But ultimately, I spent a lot of time, spent a lot of energy, had my wife on top of me, hey, this is a waste of time, and ultimately became so jaded, went back to work. I was an EMT and worked, didn't like my job, but I worked my business because I wanted to help people, and I thought that I could be helping people at that capacity. Well, anyway, bottom line was that I had a family member that had an issue with her home, and went through the process of what I am going to explain to you, which is she met or learned about public adjusting. Now, public adjusting is a service where you help home or business owners when they experience damage to their homes. You help them kind of put the paperwork together so that they get the highest possible claim based on their policy. That's an important service because every single year we got 10 million claims that are being processed, home insurance claims, and less than 7% of them are actually being represented by public adjusters. So there's a huge market there for people that are not being paid properly, not being paid fairly, simply because when you are placing a home insurance claim, it is your burden of proof. The policyholder has the burden of proof of proving their damage. And here's what most people do. Most people say, yeah, you see that right there? That's the water stain in the ceiling. That's my damage. And that's not burden of proof, right? When a claims adjuster from the insurance company comes to a homeowner after they called and said they had damage, and that's your explanation, oh yeah, it's that water stain, you get paid, or the homeowner gets paid only for what we call is apparent damage. That means damage that you can see with your eyes. Okay, we'll give you a coat of paint and that'll be it, right? But usually there is a lot more damage that is called hidden damage. That's the damage that's behind the wall. That's the damage that's in the attic that we don't see. That's the damage that's behind under the shingles in the roof that we're not seeing, the wood that's damaged, right? Or the sheathing that's damaged that we don't see, that really amounts to a lot of money. And because you're not pointing that out, because you're not giving specifics, and here's what burden of proof means. Burden of proof means that you're actually saying to the insurance company, we got 100 square feet of damage there. We need to replace 47 shingles. We need to replace the plywood that's under the shingles. We need to replace the sheathing that's under the plywood and in between the shingles. We need to replace the insulation that's in the attic. We need to have $580 worth of labor costs to finish that repair, right? So that's what most homeowners don't do and don't get paid for. It is their obligation to prove their burden. And that's what we do as public adjusters. Now, here's what's the interesting part. Our company has been in business 25 years. We are the largest public adjusting firm in North America, and we employ thousands of adjusters. And what we're doing is we're aggressively expanding in the states that I showed you earlier, and we're looking to teach people how to do this business, right? And we have an excellent track record of taking people with zero experience and getting them to professional levels very, very quickly. And here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are an entrepreneurial mind, if you have an entrepreneurial mindset, and if you are truly looking for a business, you know, I can tell you that when I got burnt so many times with those home businesses and I was working my job, I still had this burning desire inside to want to do a business, to want to be, to have that freedom of being able to do my own schedule, being able to make as much money as I wanted, not as much money as the owner said I was going to get paid every hour. This is an extremely lucrative profession that you could develop for yourself. You need to be licensed and in some states bonded, and we will show you and help you get to that point. But I can tell you, we walk you through the process so that, you know, we've been in business 25 years. We got a system in place. That's the ultimate outcome here. That it's not your regular home based business where you got to shell out $200 or $300 and stack some products in your garage or in your closet. Products you may or may not use, products that may or may not be overpriced. This is not like that. This is an actual profession. This is an actual career that you're going to be developing in the public adjusting field. And I'll tell you, it's a hugely necessary service for homeowners, because most homeowners don't know how to properly place a claim. So if I've sparked any kind of interest in you, right, here's what you need to do. Send me a private message with your email. Send me a private message with your email, and I'm going to then forward you another video that explains to you exactly what it is that we offer. And then you can make an educated decision. Yes, this makes sense to me. Yes, I want to join Mike. Yes, I want to take my life to the next level. If that is your true desire to do that, I'm telling you, this is a great opportunity for the average person to go and develop an income that's extraordinary. How far you want to take it is entirely up to you. You could do it part-time, you could do it full-time, you could do it, as big or as grand or as small as you want it. But this is completely different from what most people have done, right? Most people are into that habit of, oh, okay, if I share this online, and yeah, you can do a lot of stuff online, but there's a lot of stuff that you have to do offline also. So this is an actual service. You're going to be regarded as an important member of your local community, because you're providing a service that is absolutely outstanding, and it's needed and it's valuable, and you're going to get paid well for it. So you want to find out how much you get paid? I'll refer you to the next video. Again, private message me with your email. I will send you the next video, and hopefully you and I will be speaking on the phone. And hopefully, if you see an opportunity here, then you will be joining our team and growing with our business. We have an outstanding program. Mike Martinez, hope to speak to you soon. If this interests you, just private message me and I will send you the next video. Speak to you soon.